first timer. Well, she was an amazing woman. My name is Isabella. I am the CEO and founder of the Pug Queen Foundation. I rescue pugs. I rescue pugs from all around the world. And Steph and her mom were my first adopters, 3-time adopters. Little pug girls, pug mixes, and pugs from Mexico. They opened their home, their hearts to dogs that were really abused and neglected. And we're never really coming home. At any time I needed help with transport or dogs brought as far as Fresno or Bakersfield, they would text me first, like, we'll go. And I was like, you're in Big Bear. This is nowhere near you. You're gonna drive from Big Bear to Fresno to LA, back to Big Bear, and you have your own dogs. And Mom's been doing so well at the time. But no matter what, whenever they were needed, they were the first to step up and volunteer. Like instantly after I posted, they would text me, we'll go. And so Steph would always drive, and the pug would always be in Mom's lap. She would just be so little, and she'd just crush under some big pug in a blanket. Always so kind, so warm, so loving, funny too. Great sense of humor, especially the little combos that Steph and she had going back and forth. So much sarcasm, but so much love. I will miss her very much. She was this kind, generous woman. And some spicy after your loss. And, I promised your mom a long time ago that I will always be here for you and all the dogs. We had that conversation a long time ago, and I was going to stop it. You were going nowhere. So, just so you know, you'll always be a part of our family, and love will always be in our heart.
We'll come up and say something real quick. You want me to film myself stuff like this?
Oh.
So I'm Lindsay. My younger sister was Stephanie's really good friend, and Mr. Sowers was her 3rd grade teacher at Peachland, who made a pretty huge impact on her life. Oh, excuse me.
Yeah.
What did you say?
He's like, heck
My
yes.
mom
Me
loved that kid so
I
much.
apologize. So I only knew Jerry for like a month.
There.
I know how to project my voice. I didn't think I needed the mic. I only knew Jerry for about a month. Steph and Jerry came and stayed at the ranch, and my sister let me know. I happen to be a nurse, and I've happened to take care of my neighbors and taking care of people before I was a nurse, and figuring out a way to get a caregiving team together to take care of people who needed to go home and figure things out. And Steph was just so overwhelmed. She was really trying to hold everything down, and you did an amazing job. Amazing. And you know, it wasn't easy. But Jerry, in that short time I spent with her, I wasn't allowed to come without Cosmo, by the way. One time I came and I got in trouble, like legit trouble. Like I was in
She did.
trouble. Do not come back without the baby.
You did.
And I always brought the baby. But she, incredibly resilient, strong, beautiful, funny woman. Funny. She had a dry sense of humor, drier than me, you know? But just a gracious woman, and her daughter is a beautiful testament to her parents. And I don't think a lot of people get a chance to tell you that. You're amazing. Okay? Your parents were so lucky to have you as a daughter. Wow. I'd be so proud. And I just want to say that. Jerry is amazing, and wow, Steph. Let's give a hand for these two beautiful women. Don't be shy. We all have something to say.
I guess I can project better without this thing. My name is Bill Blowers. My wife Sharon, right here. We're next door neighbors of her for 29 years. We lived right across the street in Somers. And when we moved in, this young lady was probably about this big, running around the neighborhood with all the young kids. And I'll never forget, we came to the house, and I was carrying the box in, and I went back, and this little group of kids was standing by the door, and I believe it was Morgan, that said, "Do you have any little kids to play with?" And then the wind blew the door shut on. This is how I introduced the neighborhood. I would say that where we lived, Acorn Court, was probably the best neighborhood that anybody could ever hope for. The most amazing friends. Jerry and Jerry, her parents, were two of the greatest people you could ever want to meet. Everything that people have said today is so easy to reflect. They were that way. I agree completely with your mother. She had an incredible sense of humor. And she said what she wanted to say when she wanted to say it. She didn't hold anything back. But it's easy for me to talk about you, a little harder to talk about your mother. But when we found out she had passed away, it was a fairly sad thing for us because so much of the neighborhood is gone. But still, what a wonderful place it was, largely because of your parents and you and all the kids who lived there. We live in Las Vegas now. We moved there about 4 years ago. Las Vegas, but we had to leave it. So thank you for letting us know about it, and our very best.
The day that Sal and Jerry brought her home, Children's Home Society. A friend of Jerry's and I had, the friend had small children, and she brought some dirty diapers. And we taped the dirty diapers to the garage door. And it made a big sign that said, "Welcome home, Stephanie." So that's how long I've known her. She was the sister to me. We vacationed as families. We go to concerts, just a lot of things. And I know that I'm going to miss her terribly, but I'm so fortunate that Stephanie